The Biden administration says it wants to end the violence and see an end to it between Israel and the Palestinians, despite the fact that it blocked a UN Security Council resolution calling for an end to the conflict for the third time in a week. The US Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, says that it's working behind the scenes to secure a ceasefire and has urged Israel and the Palestinians to protect civilians, especially children. It follows another night of airstrikes by Israel on targets in the Gaza Strip. And Palestinian militants have also launched rocket attacks into Israel as the fighting enters its second week. With the latest, here's our Middle East editor, Jeremy Bowen.
Nightmares come true in Gaza for parents and their children. This mother couldn't talk about the airstrike that engulfed them last Friday. 8-year-old Mustafa al-Zahana and his mother are further down the children's ward at Shifa, Gaza's main hospital. She says Mustafa trembles when he hears Israeli attacks, ever since the one that wounded him almost a week ago as he left their home with his father to buy new clothes for the end of Ramadan. His father was paralyzed. Mustafa's friend who went with them is dead.
His friend Bara'a was killed. When Bara'a was dying, he was clutching my son tightly and telling him not to leave him alone. Bara'a died. When my son has a fever, he hallucinates about it.
As well as the badly injured, 61 children in Gaza have been killed in the last week. About 20 miles north is this synagogue in the Israeli town of Ashkelon. It was hit by a Hamas rocket. It was the festival of Shavuot, the Feast of Weeks, usually a celebration.
It's a very sad time for us over here in Ashkelon. We are always on bombing. I hope it will finish fast.
In Jerusalem, the Western Wall Plaza was almost deserted. This is the holiest place for Jews to pray. It's usually packed on religious holidays, like today, but some of the worshippers said people were scared to go out. The grey dome of Al-Aqsa Mosque is one of the most sacred places for Muslims. You can see how close it is to the wall. Above the wall is the Golden Dome of the Rock. Both Muslim shrines are built on the site of the ancient Jewish temple. These sites are all also national symbols. A month of tension here raised the hatred levels so high it led to war. The events of the last week have shown a couple of things. First of all, the power of Jerusalem to ignite this conflict. And Hamas have sent a strong message to Palestinians that as far as they're concerned, they are their real protectors here in the Holy City, even though Hamas HQ is 60 or 70 miles away by the sea in Gaza. Our Gaza producer filmed his drive to work this morning. You can see the bomb sites. If Palestinians and Israelis could be equally safe and secure, they might have a chance of peace. Right now, they don't. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, Jerusalem.